Hi. When I can't think of a story offhand, but I put on makeup, then that's when we hear some of my poetry. So we're going to hear some of my poetry today. But to recap, my name is Celeste Kirby, and I live in a retirement home because I can't take care of myself. You can find my GoFundMe page. It's called Now I Have Multiple Sclerosis. I also have fibromyalgia I just recently discovered. Really, I'd love some help. I can't work because I have multiple sclerosis and fibromyalgia and endometriosis, which the hysterectomy was supposed to cure and it didn't because I'm that special, and sciatica and chronic depression and anxiety. I'm a barrel of fun. Okay, so we're gonna read some of the Wisdom of Poetry, which you can find on Amazon, which I wrote. This one's called I'm Sorry. I'm sorry I did it. It will never happen again. But it did. I'm sorry I did it. It will never happen again. But it did. And it still does. Only this isn't a relationship I can leave until it's over. And it's not over when I say it's over. It's over when I graduate. It's over when they finally let me go. They hold the diploma in front of my face and watch me jump through hoop after hoop, each time being more amused that I'm so close. Each time I feel more each time being more amused that I really thought I was going to finish. And each time I feel more let down, more defeated, and more broken. Soon I will be so broken I can't be fixed. Then they'll try to make it up to me. I'm sorry I did it. It'll never happen again. And I'll believe them again. Because I want to. Not because I think that they're sorry and it will never happen again. When alone turns into lonely. I don't remember who started saying we first, but it doesn't matter. He said it, I said it, well, someone said it, and it stuck. It happened so gradually that I didn't notice that we no longer had any single friends. It happened so gradually that I didn't notice that I no longer had any girlfriends. It happened so gradually that we became part of something I thought would bother me to be part of something. I'm part of everything, and I'm part of nothing. But I'm not a part of something. I'm me, whole and complete. I'm me. So I thought that it would bother me that gradually I had another half. But then I was alone again so suddenly that I couldn't help but notice that I had no one else. It happened so suddenly that I couldn't help but notice that alone turned into lonely. Let's see, do I have a happy poem in here? Probably not. Have I read Shells before? I've read Almost Forever. I don't know if I've read Shells before. I'm going to read it again. All that remained when you left was the shell of our relationship. You hid your feelings inside your bravado. I hid my cowardice behind my laughter, like a frightened turtle hiding truth. Loneliness is loving only yourself. Did you notice that you were lonely before you met me? Because with me, and only me, you don't put yourself first. Like an inhibited snake, you molt the skin society sees, for me. Even when you leave, your absence creates a presence of memories I didn't know I still kept hidden in the shell of my beaten heart, like an oyster waiting for the sands of pieces of you to turn into the pearl of your whole. So, those are a couple. Should we go back to some formed poetry? Ooh, I like this one. Okay, and then I'll be done for a minute. This is a Villanelle, which my poetry teacher was really surprised I could do just by reading the book. Yeah. I can read pretty well, actually. I know, surprising. This poetry teacher and I didn't really get along so well. I think she was a little bit threatened by the fact that I'm a pretty damn good writer without her help. I've had a lot of teachers who have helped me become a great writer. She wasn't one of them. Anyway, all grown up. Dolls line the bedroom floor, each kissed and named. Boys are icky and ribbons now adorn. Kisses for mommy heal the worst of maims. A little older, pink and dolls now lame. Now a poster of Johnny on the door. She looks around to her room. It's not the same. Now it's lipstick and boys that keep her sane. Now she is the one dolled up on the floor. Now it's her family she thinks is lame, and she swears she's too wild to be tamed. Books, paper, tests scattered across the floor. Her mother misses her, but acts the same. That life is over now, she's not the same. She asks for advice she hated before. Our Katerina is becoming tame. She holds little fingers now, wants a name. She takes the pink bundle, walks out the door. She looks at her life, no longer the same. Dolls line another bedroom floor. Kissed, named. The poetry teacher was surprised I gave my character a name, but it was a Shakespeare reference. And I didn't expect that poem to make me emotional, but I was okay with my infertility until I moved in here. Because now adoption's not even an option. The one thing I know I could do, I can't.